Comparing my 1990s brisket when I knew nothing to what I do right now. Here we go. All right, guys, so my very first brisket I made back in the early to mid 1990s, and I had no idea what I was doing. You know, the internet existed, but I didn't know how to use it, and it certainly wasn't the internet of today, and there was no social media, no nothing, so I didn't have any help. So I went to the grocery store and saw some Stubbs stuff on the shelf, and they had a rub and a mop sauce and a barbecue sauce, and so I bought all of it, and I just followed the instructions on the package. That's what I'm going to do for you today. Let's check it out.
Out back before the sun gets high, I'm trimming up the day in the sky. Got a cooler full of ice and a sack of wood. You know the whole block smells real good. Smoking slow, letting time take charge. Grilling on a pit in the yard. Brisket on the rack, ribs in a row. Sausage crackling while the coals glow. Oak in the stack, mesquite in the fire. Hickory sweet when the flames climb higher. I hear that crowd from a few houses down. Football on the screen when the sun goes down. RPO Smokehouse, pass the sauce around. RPO Smokehouse, best smoke in town. Brisket, ribs, and chicken on the line. Sausage sizzling every single time. RPO Smokehouse, we do it right. Football and a plate on a Saturday night. RPO Smokehouse, come and get a taste. One bite in and you know we don't waste. Mama set the table by the back screen door. Paper plate stacks and a checkered cloth on the floor. Neighbors leaning on the fence to see what's coming.
So I want to be clear though, you know, this is not Stubbs' method. It was my method using their stuff, so don't confuse that. But yeah, again, I had no clue what I was doing, but what I remember is how good it was. So I started thinking, man, I really want to know how it compares to right now. So anyhow, that's what we got going on. So again, I didn't know any better, so I was mopping every hour and a half. So we're at the hour and a half mark. I'm gonna get this thing mopped up with Stubbs Mop Sauce.
Brisket, ribs, and chicken on the line. Sausage sizzling every single time. RPO Smokehouse, we do it right.
4.5 hours in, time to mop again. We're gonna give it a spray too.
One bite in and you know we don't waste. If the game runs late,
We are right about 6 hours in. I just want to give you guys a look.
sweet hickory in the air. Ain't nothing better when you know who's there.
You know, it's crazy the things that you can remember. You know, that mop sauce it's pretty vinegary, you know, and the smell coming off the pit, man, it just takes me back. It smells exactly like it did, you know, 30 years ago. It's crazy, but yeah, something like a smell to take you back.
So to balance out the cooking, I switched these two. So this one is now the 1990s style, and then there's the current version. They don't look all that different despite the mop that's been on one. This one is definitely looks moister, but they both look really good.
Cast iron hot, done right. Ribs on the board by noon, make 'em grown folks night to night. Cooler full, boots on dust, somebody's game on the screen. You know the whole damn county only shows up when the pit gets made.
We put these in at 7 a.m. and now it is 4 p.m. So to give you an idea, they've hit the stall for sure. I may wrap them if I like the bark here. It's a little tacky, it needs to firm up some. I know the bark here is going to be really, really soft. Actually, kind of crazy. It's not coming off like I thought it would.
Smokehouse, say it now. Take a cloth on the bench, sauce dripping down your wrist. Fourth down on the TV, and the whole room lives for this. Cold drink, red dirt grin, bones piled high by the same. If you came for a little piece, you came to the wrong damn thing. Get your plate and your pride, ain't no reason.
All right, we got them wrapped up. See a more traditional Texas crutch on today's, and then the full wrap on the 90's brisket. You know, back then, heck, you couldn't find peach paper or anything like that. It was just straight up foil. So, you know, I did a lot of things accidentally right. I did some things accidentally wrong, and one of the things that I did accidentally right was I finished the brisket about midday, about 2 o'clock, and we didn't eat till 6. And I just kept it on the counter, and then it started to feel cool, so I put it in the oven, and I basically did a long hold on it. So, you know, we're gonna do about a 4-hour hold on the both of these too.
One more drive, keep it rolling through the crowd. RPO Smokehouse, where the brisket speaks loud. RPO Smokehouse, got the tailgate crowd. Barbecue and football, that's how we roll out. RPO Smokehouse, say it now. Hickory on the lid, iron on the flame, ribs in the dark, calling out my name. Rub in the can, sauce on my shirt, grease on the board, that's how we do work. Hear that crackle roll, slow and mean, pit run low, keep it red and clean. Smoke on the pit.